series or video. I'm gonna be rebuilding until I break every single Seahawks record and maybe even possibly for all-time records. So far what I'm gonna start off on is for this team, which I'm not sure exactly what records I have to
View your
break yet.
team. Quickly review the league's top performers and the current.
Okay. Stats. Awards. NFL records, yeah. Which obviously, yeah, Tom Brady has the most yards. Ben Roethlisberger is 5th. Brett Favre, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees. Aaron Rodgers is still, he's still in the, league though, so he could get that up. Season, career. There's so many stuff we have to do. So yeah, we have some records to break. Passing yards in a game. 1952 by Van Brocklin. Is there a way I can find just the I'm not sure. I wanted to break the team's records, but I'm not sure how I find those on this version. That would be an easy week. I'm going just to mid-season, just to see how we do. But yeah, I'm not gonna stop the series until I at least get all the records beaten by a certain player on the team, even if it takes years or many seasons. I don't think anyone has done this. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna stop series until I break every single record. Which means I'm also have to beat Tom Brady. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay. But yeah, we honestly are pretty stacked with the team so far. I'm pretty sure he'll get to a 99. One player that is going to get older, though, is Cooper Kupp. Even though he's still getting upgrades. How's he still getting upgrades? We're going to be working with him for a good bit of time. Maybe we can get him to break some records. Which one should I go for first? Here, I'm gonna play this one against the Bills. Just to make sure, like, every now and again, like, I play through these. Passing yards, touchdowns, which means I gotta get every single record. I'm not sure if I'm trying, because I want to get, like, all-time records, like the amount of yards, like, a certain player has gotten throughout their whole entire career.
Today, from Seattle, Washington, it's Week 8.
Which means we're going to need to get Sam Darnold to stay for a while.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second
I
down.
mean, they have a single
The numbers for
game
Walker
passing
from
yards,
last
which
week's
the
effort,
most
23
500.
carries, 80 yards.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Being chased out left. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I might be able to get it.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold.
Catch it. Yes.
That is caught. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
We're good.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 11 more on that one and another first down. Again, it's Walker. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 10 more there and another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now a draw play. It's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So this offense will
our
head
defense
back
is
out
actually
there
able to hold
already
off
in
the Bills.
excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Being able to hold
Walker
off
now
Josh
at
Allen's
1st and
kind of
10.
crazy. I'm not gonna
And the
lie.
result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2
Especially
to
if you're
go
the
on
Seahawks.
2nd down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense
Well,
on
that should be a
balance.
touchdown. Easy touchdown there.
Walker
Give me through.
trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Another
make it
shot
10-0
from the
too.
1 on 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Walker. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to stretch out there. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive. The Seahawks off.
Let me just make sure this is on Why is it on Pro?
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated
I'll
groups.
change it
Remember, the
after this
offense
game.
scored a touchdown.
Should not be on
On their
Pro.
last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. And some room to work. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They'll fake the jet sweep and go instead with Walker. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Darnold down to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
I don't think he's going to get it, though. No.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an Agonite. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. A first down throw, Darnold.
Come on, throw that at the bat.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Steps away to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Buying time to his... And Darnold, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. To throw is Darnold. Going up top for Cobb.
No.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Walker to start the drive. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 114 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Darnold.
He's not going to get it, is he?
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead, Walker. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Here's Walker. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
There's absolutely no space for me.
And Walker once more. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. His set. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 5. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get this up only to about the 22.
Can I do it now?
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Being chased out left. And Darnold going to slide to the ground here, but not before he does pick up the first down. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire...
Okay, what I have to do first is I need to change this difficulty. Yeah, all Madden. What? It says all Madden, so I don't know. Actually, wait, no, because I already have those other rookies. You know what? How come we're at the bottom of our league even though we're 4-4? It'd be cool if we make it to the playoffs in our first. I was literally just about to say it, and we make it to the playoffs with 8-9 record. Well, that's surprising. We made it 8-9. Should I try and already go for a Super Bowl? That'd be cool. We should try and go for a Super Bowl already. Our team is actually somewhat young, though. How do we even make it? And then the rest of our team, the rest of our team is literally 7-10, and then there's the Rams at 6-11. That's crazy. Okay. Let me look at the roster to even see how we even made it. Which I'm definitely playing these just to make sure we can make it to the Super Bowl maybe. The vertical power run actually works out well. And then I'm gonna do 46 defense. Alright, we're the only team in our division with the playoffs. Or they're in the playoffs. Alright, let's try. Playing against the 92 overall Lions. Uh-oh.
Tonight, from Lumen Field in
Let's try. Let
Seattle.
me see if I can get it more.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
There are most amount of Super Bowls for a team. But I'm not sure if I can even
Now they'll
do
run.
that.
It's Ken Walker.
Good if I
And he'll
make
run
him
for
good
about
enough.
5, up close to the 40.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage.
Nick
on that.
Walker had 1,000.
Ball on the
rushing yards.
39. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh yeah, don't forget the third in it.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their
There's me as the
assessment.
custom
And with this
coach over
man in
there.
the
He
backfield,
might like that.
this
I'm
group has
over
a strong running
there.
game without a doubt.
Oh,
The
I
Raiders
absolutely agree with you
beat the
there because in terms of
Steelers in the
yardage, he's a top
wild
5
card.
running back in the
And the
league.
Panthers
And in
beat the
terms of
Bucks.
impact on a game,
Huh.
not many better than him.
That's
And when
crazy.
they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Bryce Young must be having a good season.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of
I
a
would be
first down on that
surprised to
2nd
see
down
if,
run. And at that yardage gain, they can run
The
that play on
Panthers
any
and
down.
Super. But does that mean
Up the middle they run.
you don't
It's Walker. A
can't
good gain
go
of
against them in
9
the playoffs
before he's
unless
brought
it's like
down
the
at the
Super Bowl?
28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great
Um,
play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who
Yo,
runs
we
like
could
this
go.
early because they'll pay dividends as the game
Let's just
progresses.
hope we do not have to go against the Chiefs and they get beat by some
Sticking
other
with
team.
Walker on 2nd
They
down.
beat the
Hard
Bills
working
in
run here as
the
he's got
regular
it
season.
inside the 20, down to the 17. 41 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They're going right back to Walker. Able to
Yeah, I'm
fight
trying to
for
get
about
around
4
them, but I
yards
don't
there to the
know if
13.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls
That's why I
staying
usually
on
do in playoffs
schedule.
anyways.
3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for
I'll get
3
it.
yards to pick up the first.
I'll be fine.
And they'll run on 3rd down with Charbonnet. And he has the first down before he's
West Jones
tackled
had
at the
3 touchdowns and I
5.
guess 1 interception.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have
Come
their
on, we
heads
gotta
down a little
get it.
bit since
We
they
gotta
didn't
get
stop
that
him
one
on 3rd down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And the D not yielding much
God,
there.
yard.
He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots
they
on
gotta
the
do better
ground.
than
Now
that.
on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play
I'm
action since
getting
you ran it
away from Aiden
twice.
Hutchinson.
But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and
Didn't
throw
get
the
any
ball.
yards at all.
I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
What a stand so far defensively,
I'm
and
doing
now
it.
that's going to
Come on.
bring up a 4th and goal.
I'm trying it. Come on.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
Got it.
And he's across the chalk
That was close
into the
one.
end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Ken Walker.
That was clutch. Oh, man. They're not gonna
So
back
the
off,
football
man.
will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run
I
with
might have an
Walker to
idea
begin the
of what I
drive.
could do.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established.
Just stay away
It was a
from
big
Aiden
part of their
Hutchinson.
run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the
I'm so
playoffs. They rips
surprised
off
that
a nice
Nick Smith
run
was
there.
able
They
to
give him
get
4
away
yards
with
there.
it.
It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of
Even
downs. That was
that
simply an
is-
offensive line winning the battle up front and
I'll see
winning
my
in a
other
big
one of my
way and giving their guy in the
last
backfield
match
a nice lane to hit.
On second down, it's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Here's Darnold. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Marcus Davenport in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining.
Well, they have to punt now.
The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Lions will take. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As we get closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down.
How quick these guys break right through.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there
do it again. Or not.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And into the end zone, a scoop and score on the fumble. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Yeah, because no one can hold on to the ball or hold off for a second.
On 1st down, it's Darnold. That'll be caught by Kupp, and he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Walker with it. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play?
Honestly, this team wasn't even supposed to be ready for playoffs.
Many times.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Myers' kick is good, and that will do it for... Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. Walker now on 1st and 10. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This is 2nd and 8.
You can go from holding off for 1
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage. But
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Lions. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's so tough for game.
Again, it's Walker. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. After seeing that, maybe time to go back to some downfield throws here.
Yeah, anything, change it up, because the teams that win, the best teams, they're the ones that make adjustments. Doesn't mean you can't come back to what you thought.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 4th down conversion play. And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge.
Oh, no.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
He was in.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because...
Bro.
Nah.
Something like that would happen, though.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing that.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Boye Mafe. And the C.
Exact reason why I wanted to play.
Here's Walker to start the drive. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round. On 1st down, Darnold. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the gun, it's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads.
We need something. We need something to happen.
Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better.
Darnold, he lost the football. And one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turn.
GG.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this. 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Wasn't even supposed to happen, honestly. Yeah. I'm just going to end the game. I'm getting us out of here.
In this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for
they made them literally a 92 overall
I don't know if
team,
they want to hear that.
So I couldn't do anything. Plus, this O-line's terrible.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here
That wasn't even fair. The Panthers made it to the Super Bowl? Huh. Who won? The Chiefs, of course. By 5 points, too. It's crazy. The Panthers had a chance. If that means the Panthers can do it, that means we certainly could have done it, too. We actually don't have any contracts.
These players are on the last year
We
of
only
their
have 3
contract.
contracts, and we have $129 million.
Choose from 4 preset offers that range in.
I'll give you a 4-year deal.
I'll keep him as a backup. Left tackle. No, we got someone a whole lot better. But we do need someone to be behind him, just in case. We have so many positions we need to fill up on. Most of them are actually what I was talking about that we needed most. Let me see what overall Cooper Kupp's at now. 93, he regressed. Yep. Alright, tradey time. Once I get to the actual off season. Well, we already there. We just need to get to where free agency starts. Trade time. Because Cooper Kupp's definitely not going to be the one to keep us from out doing this. So we need a quarterback? Our guy's so young. What do you think? What do y'all think would be fair? I'm going to trade to a team that needs a wide receiver. Lions. Could I do this? That'd be funny. I want to try. That's actually close. Could I do it? I feel like I want to do it. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a future second. This next year's fourth. That'd be nice though. Maybe not. Should I get Aiden Hutchinson? I'm not gonna get Jared Goff. Their team's kind of old. What about James and Williams? He'd be good. And then I feel like I can maybe... I'm gonna see if I can do this. Can I? Nice. At least we got someone younger. Honestly, I think that was a nice trade. That'll help. We got some younger talent. See? That looks better. What we do need to work on is up here. Defense. Left outside linebackers. And the second D tackle probably. Okay. It's a nice team that we got.
View a player's. You have 3 evaluation periods with each state.
I want to see if I can get him. I know I pay a good bit. I want to just see if it's a possibility. Why is Ashton Genty in here? I feel like I should send him, or I should offer him money. I'll keep him as a good backup. The Saints want him more. How about... What about that? Where's top offer? Shador Sanders. 37 a year. We have Jalen Milroe. Hayden Connor. No, our other guy's younger. Okay. Actually. So what offers do I have right now? Ashton Genty and Nick Bolton. I wonder if I can get both. I got Nick Bolton. That's good. Kareem Hunt. I don't have a fullback, so I guess this could be good. Sign him to a 1-year deal. Give him that much.
Is anyone even looking to offer for him? Where's the only offer? Okay.
Do we have a tight end? That's good. Hmm. If I really need to, I can just draft one. I think that's something actually we could use.
You would like to be on the team.
Wait, we already have one though. Oh, our other guy's 24. Oh. I'm just keeping our young talent that we got. The only reason why they have somewhat bad ratings right now is because they're young. Okay. We can wait. What am I trying to do? Or no, I don't know what I need though. I'm gonna just look at what our top needs are, and then I guess I can see if I can find anyone better in draft. It was our offense though that was terrible though.
It's the New Orleans Saints.
I don't know why.
Now on the clock.
We're pick 19. Well, yeah, we were in the playoffs.
On the clock now, the Seattle Seahawks.
A wide receiver, we just signed one. I know we do need a D tackle though. Wait, there's one in here.
This one looks a little bit better though. What about... Do I go for a D tackle?
I already know this man's gonna be hidden.
On
What?
the clock now,
Okay,
the Buffalo
I'm just terrible at
Bills.
this.
Next
That's
up,
not what I wanted
the
to do.
Jets are on the clock. The Seattle Seahawks are now on the clock.
So I'd gotten a D tackle. That guy's still here.
I'm trying to get a center.
He's one of the best. Come on.
It's the
What?
Buffalo Bills now.
I think this
on
draft
the
class
clock.
just sucks. There's no way I just got
Now the
two
Seattle
normals in a row.
Seahawks are on the clock.
Okay, fine. That guy's still here. Oh wait, I forgot. I have two round twos and a same thing for a third. Come on, this would have to be hidden. This guy's good. There we go.
The
Thank
Buffalo
you.
Bills are now on the clock.
Tyler Hall, thank you for being the first actual hidden I could find. I know I have one more
Next up,
third
It's
after.
the Seahawks on the clock.
Because I tried with the Lions for that. I guess I can get a right tackle. Maybe another cornerback. Brendan Thomas. His zone coverage is bad though. Let's try.
It's the
Ah.
Bills now on the clock.
Maybe he'll still be a good overall though. I'm gonna try one more time on a good player in this third round, then I'm skipping.
On the clock now, the Seattle Seahawks.
I'm gonna go for a right guard. He's giving me another. He looks bad. I'll try. Yeah,
The
it was
Minnesota
bad.
Vikings are now
Oh
on
well,
the
I don't
clock.
know. I didn't really know what else I needed. Luke McCaffrey. Mm. His offers suck. That one, I don't know. Doesn't seem too bad. I don't think we need a right end though. We do need a D tackle. I'm gonna go back to that. Yeah, we have Nick Bolton. I think that's the name is. Yeah. I guess I'll trade him. I'm gonna get that D tackle though. See, they don't seem too bad. He's only been here for a year and he has some nice stats. I'm pretty sure he'll do better. He'll get better though for sure. Nice. I'm pretty sure that's who I trade for. He's 26 though. Alright. Is this the team we're gonna enter into the season with? That's honestly not even bad though. Solid defense. Not too bad of a. Let's let's try and not look at that. I might have to work on that another time. Well, when I get the draft. 88 defense and 85 offense. That's actually nice. Alright, come on. We gotta do better than 8 and 9. And actually make it somewhat far into the playoffs if we do make it. Mid-season. I wonder if from the Lions I could have gotten a first round pick. Should have tried. I don't know though. Oh well. Either way, I still got a future wide receiver. We're 1-6. How? We're at the bottom of our division. At least my team's on top. Oh, we're gonna have more contracts. We have 150 million though. I'll give you a little bit more. I'll give you that much. Why does he not want to be with us? Ah. I'll give him that much. I don't know about that tight end. We have tons of young players though. I'm gonna keep Jalen Milroe though, because he might actually be somewhat good soon. I wouldn't be surprised if we miss the playoffs. I would be surprised if we do make the playoffs though. Yeah, we didn't make it. 4-13. Ew. What happened? The Chargers had a first round bye, and the Panthers. They made it again. And the Patriots, Jets, Colts, Cowboys, Saints, and Rams. Huh. That's different. What is going on with our team? Why are we doing so bad? Another wide receiver? I don't think that guy's going to be playing really anytime soon. Why is he behind him? No. This guy really does not like being here at all. He's 28 and he's a 79 overall. It's the sacks. He keeps getting sacked. Which honestly, that's not even that bad. 2018 Giants. Cardinals for about 2 years. 49ers. He only played for like a little bit. But we had our starting quarterback by then. Seahawks, yeah. I'm gonna need to get a new quarterback, honestly. Because there's no way I'm about to do that. I can't work with him again. Plus, for some reason, this team you see these guys? They can't do it. They're not even progressing well. They don't even like being here. Like, what is going on? Everything was terrible about our team. At least maybe we'll get a good pick, though. So we can get a quarterback. It was the Saints and, Chiefs Super Bowl? Who won? It was the Chiefs again. JJ McCarthy actually played well. And then they had Joe Burrow. Yeah, that's about how it usually is. I don't know what to do though, because this team is not playing well at all. Maybe it's our should I try a different playbook? Which we have tons of time to do this, so I'm not worried about doing it right now. Or to get into Super Bowl just yet. I'm gonna have to give him that much. Yep. Because he was just not gonna stay. We have a good amount of money again though. So we should be fine. I have to use it on resigning these players though. I need this guy. I don't really need him.
Just change it up a little bit.
He doesn't even want to be with us. He's 32. Nah. No, dang it. He wants to be with us. 3 years though. Yeah, I was about to do that. Anyone else? This is our backup too. Okay, I need to sign him. Our backup is now going to be the starting one. We need this tackle though. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Aiden Hutchinson? That would be tough. Let's try and get him. Shall we? That'd be cool. We're tied with so many other teams, though. It's not even fair. I'm about to trade Julian Love because that guy's getting old, and this guy's actually better overall. What's this guy wouldn't say? Matthew Golden. He doesn't even want to be with us. Okay, I'll let someone else sign him. Michael Williams. He did not stay on the team for long. Oh wait, we need one. I need this guy, please. That's pretty good. And we got both of them. Okay. Wait, do we not have a kicker anymore? In Little, I know he does get good though.
I'm signing him for a while.
They're Cam Little. That's because I need a young kicker. This guy's actually better by a lot. I'm tied with the Panthers. Come on. We good now? No, we're not. We'll see whoever he joins, though. Did we get him? I know we got Cam Little. I guess we did get him. Yeah, nice. That's actually really nice, though. Nice free agency. I still got like 40 million left, though. See? That guy turned into a normal dev. Look at this defense, though. That looks nice. That's a really nice defense, yeah. We need to work on the offense, though, a little bit. Yeah, center, and we need a left guard, because this guy's not going to do well. He's only been in the league for a year. I'm going to keep him. If it doesn't progress much, though, I am definitely going to move him. After a year, he didn't really progress. Notre Dame. I'll stick with them. Maybe. I don't know. I might have to do something for that. Because that's not going to work. So we don't need to be getting sacked. What I'm going to more focus on, though, is a quarterback. Because our other guy's also getting old. I have an idea. I wanted to do this. Yeah. We can trade Julian Love. And you. That way we can get some money. Do they need a quarterback, though? No. The Broncos would trade for him. Patrick Surtain would be cool, though. Wait, what if we could get Bo Nix? He's 26. He wouldn't be around long. Yeah, they do have Fufanga. No, we're good. They got Greenlaw. I don't need him either because we got someone younger. Patrick Surtain. I want to see if I can do this. Will they?
Action. Ooh, that's close.
No, I'm keeping that. I don't really need a cornerback though. I'm not gonna trade him to them. Cowboys need him. Micah Parsons? That'd actually be so tough. Can I do that? Ooh, that's a close one. What if I trade him? Sam Darnold. Julian Love. Micah Parsons. Huh? It's right on the green bar. What? Okay, buddy. You wanna play that? Oh. Wait. It still says it has money. Okay. Fine. We'll put someone cheap in there then. Like... Would they be able to afford them? Nope. What would they take? Because I already put Julian Love in there. They could also use a cornerback. Do we have any extras? These are our top guys. I really don't want to get rid of them. Would you take that? That didn't really help. They could use a quarterback. Did I already put him in? No, I already put one of those in. A wide receiver? What about Jake Bobo? You want Jake Bobo? Oh, they don't got money. Okay. Actually, Micah Parsons wouldn't really. Yeah. Oh wait, the Eagles could use him. How about you give me Jalen Hurts? Give me Jalen Hurts. Oh. Okay, I tried. I'm trying to actually be real with this though. What we do need is a left end. Jalen Carter. Here, give me a third. That was easy. I feel like I feel like I probably could have put a second in there. Okay, let me see what we got now. I like all the normal devs up there. But look at this. Look at this defense. We got 3 superstars in here. We got Jalen Carter, Byron Murphy. My bad. And we got Witherspoon. Well, I'm not going to stop this video until I at least break 1 record. We need at least 1 record broken today. Joe Burrow actually just broke the season record. Saquon also just broke a record. think we're already here. Okay. Bears, Vikings, Cardinals. Rams. I don't think we got it, yeah. Passing touchdowns? I'm pretty sure we don't got any of these. Jerry Rice, no.
Jerry Rice. Sacks, interceptions.
Okay, so yeah, no records yet. Obviously. We're pretty poopy. Who are worse than us? We're literally the worst team. Probably not by record, though. I still want to trade Sam Darnold, though. Let's try to do something. We're not having him start. Trade. What offers can I get for him? Roma Dunze? Ooh. George Pickens from the Cowboys. Jalen Waddle. Which one do I take? Jacoby Myers and a second-round pick. I don't need a receiver though. Ashton Genty. That actually would be amazing. But we already have some. We already have our halfback. I don't need a corner. I don't need that. I'm gonna try and see what I can get for him. I'm gonna do my own trade. I'm gonna trade with the team that needs them. They do need a quarterback. I'm pretty sure we already tried looking through these. What can I get? Can we do trade overall to overall? They're about the same. What would they give me? Bo Nix. And I'm gonna try 6. Would that work? Actually, no. They're about the same overall. It's just Bo Nix is younger. I'm pretty sure he actually does better for him too. Hold up. How did he do with the Broncos? At least you don't have to draft a quarterback. Not bad of yards. It's just we need to get more touchdowns and lower those interceptions. Maybe with this team you'll be able to do better than that. We're better than those guys. Well, the Broncos might either do worse or better. We could have just saved their day. Or no, we could have just saved the whole entire franchise. No, I'm kidding. You'll only be good for a few, like maybe a season or two. That was an investment. Alright.
And now on the clock, it's the 49ers. The Seattle Seahawks are now on the clock.
I don't see red there. Do you see 49ers? No. I said I would draft a quarterback, but we're actually good now. Tight end. We already got a good one. Our defense is already cooking, though. A cornerback? Do they have a good one, though? They do. I don't know what to get first, though. Should we work on defense or offense? Let's get Luke Meredith. Elite, 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 elite. Solid, great. That actually looks really good. That's good. This guy's got to be hidden. Yeah.
The Jaguars
That actually looks
are on the
really
clock
good, though.
now.
He's one of the best for his position in the whole entire draft.
Now the Seattle Seahawks are on the clock.
What we do need to work is on our we need to work on our line. No, I'm not gonna get him. Didn't I get a cornerback? No, I got a center. This guy would be a scheme fit.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
The Jaguars are
It's just he's
on
hidden.
the clock.
Or normal. I ran out of ideas. We really don't need much. It's just we keep getting bad records. Like, I feel like by now we should definitely at least be making it to the playoffs. 74, 73, 75. Yeah. In the third round, I got a wide receiver. I don't know why I said we needed a wide receiver. Because look. We got two really young guys, and then we have him as our wide receiver 3. Okay. Come on, we gotta do better than last year. There's no way with an overall like this and these type of players should we be getting like a 4-13. We should be doing better. We really should. Come on. There's no way we can. There's no excuse to screw this up now. Let's do spread. Run the ball. I'm gonna stick with their playbooks. I don't want to change them. Come on, we gotta do better this time. Come on, do good. Yeah, we have a 91 defense. That's crazy. I've definitely been helping them. Y'all gotta agree. I've been helping them at least a little bit. You just keep getting bad records. I don't know what's going on. If I'm gonna break records, though, I need a young quarterback that's willing to play for a long time. But that means he also has to play good for a long time. We're 5-2. That's better. That is much better than last year. That's already a good. That's an amazing start already. Nice. Told y'all, shouldn't be taking that long to start actually doing good. How are the 49ers 0-7? Y'all telling me that? How are y'all 0 and how are we 0-7? Oh, wait, what? Why are we that bad? Surprisingly, Jalen Carter still wants to stay on the team, though. You want to stay? And I'm willing to resign you. Jake Browning, I'm not resigning you.
I'll sign you, though.
The length is bringing this offer way down. Oh.
I need this guy.
I need to make sure I keep this guy around for a while. Yay. I'll work on that again. I'll make sure I extend the contract. I'm keeping this guy just in case our other guy gets injured. Why does no one want to stay? You're not that bad. Why do we have F for or D and right tackle? Did the guy turn into a normal? Why is the right tackle? Oh, he's injured. Cooked. Oh, Meredith is the starting center though. We need a right tackle. There's no way we can stick with a 66 overall right tackle. Is there something we can do? There's gotta be a right tackle out there. Why is there so many halfbacks out here? Sorry, but we're not signing y'all. Wait, wrong position. It'll work. Because I just need someone to be able to play for this year. Because the guy's going to be gone for the rest of the season. And I need someone to help out while he's gone. Bruh.
Easily see how. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Yeah, I'm definitely get rid of this guy. Oh, no. I can't do that. Okay. So, playoffs? Let's see. We should make it though, hopefully. We are 8-9. Didn't make it to we didn't make it to the playoffs. The 49ers went 1-16. What is going on? I don't get it. We're like an 87 overall. We're still not making it. No, we're an 89 overall. Or 87 offense and a 92 defense. What's happening? Ben Nix even, what happened? Did our other guy get injured? That's what happened. Our guy got injured, and then Nix didn't have many good people to throw to. Hold up, wait. Look at that though. That's actually better. 35 or 36 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Not bad. At least we got our key player back. See? Not that bad. He's just not he's not progressing though. Tight end, keeping. How long have we had that dude? 3 years, and he's an 87 overall. That's actually really nice though. He's 27 now. Okay. If our guy didn't get injured, we probably would have made it. Only because we got injured. It was a Rams and Eagles Super Bowl though, so at least the Chiefs didn't make it again to do a three-peat. I think they had already done it. Yeah, the Eagles won by 1 point. Chargers must be mad. Okay. I'm gonna sim through one more season, and if we don't make it to the playoffs, then yeah, I'll probably just end it right there. Yeah, he wanted to stay longer, so I'm gonna give him a 5-year deal. I don't know though. Why? No one ever wants to stay. You know what? A 1 year 40. Fine. I'm doing it because we actually need that guy. We do need Derek Hall. Bro. No one ever wants to stay. Maybe y'all gotta work out more and then we wouldn't be getting injured so much. And then we could win more games. Well, I know now we need a right end and a right outside linebacker if we don't have one. Fred Warner? I probably could trade Kobe Bryant. No. Kobe Bryant. I feel like he would be good for us though. Where's only offer too? A right end we really do need. Oh wait, that's what we can trade for. I have an idea. Okay. This man got tons more offers. If he doesn't want to be with us, then... Okay, we're not going to get him. Oh well, we still got our guy. We can get him instead, and plus he costs us less.
And younger.
He's also an X Factor, so that'd be cool to get. We could use the X Factor on here. He's probably gonna sign with the Steelers. Dang it. Okay. How about we do very player friendly? Come on. He's not gonna sign with us, is he? He did. Yippee! Yippee!
Okay, we good. Happy. Happy. Oh, I'm gonna shut up.
We have our first X Factor, and guess what? It's on defense. Colby Bryant.
Bye-bye.
What we do need is who needs a strong safety though? The Bengals could use them. They signed Aiden Hutchinson. You know what? My Joe Burrow. I'm kidding. They wouldn't do that. Right end? No, he's 32 though. He wouldn't last long. Well, what I should say is that I wouldn't be able to keep him long, and he wouldn't really help. Well, he would. Jalen Rivers, he's 27 now.
What about left guard?
Yeah, left guard. 78 though. 70 overall. Sacks. 29. I'll try to look for someone younger. Okay. Well, I know we're definitely gonna need to give more than that, cause, well, yeah. Can we also get a right outside linebacker? You don't really have one. You don't have a good one, I should say. You know what? Give me draft picks. Gimme. Gimme. Bruh. You know what? Gimme. Yay. Why am I mostly just working on defense? Bro. Oh. He's over here. We need a right end. Wait, Witherspoon's actually an X Factor? Wait, we have 2 X Factors on defense. It's not fair. We need someone here. Oh yeah, that's who we got. I like that a little bit better. It's not bad. And then our defense is just cooking. We need a right end. That's what we really need to focus, and a right outside linebacker. Well, I'm gonna focus up here first, Then I'll work here. I feel like we can work with that though. We're gonna be that one team with a crazy good defense, but just a mid offense. Yeah, let's go to draft. Yay!
The 49ers on the clock now.
Well, yeah, they had only got one win.
Next up, it's the Seahawks on the clock.
I really feel like they should not have just got one win now. That's crazy. Oh wait, Brock Purdy probably got put into free agency. That's most likely what happened. They lost him in free agency because they couldn't resign him, and then they just aren't going to be able to do that good. Should I get this right outside linebacker? Catching. Hit power. Oh, he's hidden.
Now,
Let's go.
Atlanta Falcons.
That'll help.
On the clock now, the Seattle Seahawks.
It's not even about getting Super Bowls. We just need a quarterback that's actually gonna like help with these or any type of player to help with these records. Next, our biggest need is a right end. Here's one right here. Tyron Pope. This dude's slow, but he's really strong. You know what?
It's the
Nice.
Atlanta Falcons.
Another
now
hit.
on the clock.
This draft class is actually good. Next pick.
The Seattle
Oh yeah, wait, we do have
Seahawks
another
are now on
third
the
round
clock.
pick. I forgot who we got that from. I think it was from the Eagles. Let's get a right guard. Right guard. That's actually nice. Great, elite, 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 good, good. No one has really drafted him. He's like one of the best right guards in the draft. Another
With the
hidden.
next selection, the Falcons are on the clock.
3 in a row. And he's from LSU. Nice. Alright, that's all I need. We just need the team to play good. I've been streaming for over an hour. Please. I've done longer. Oh well. A 75, 73, 73, 72. That's actually nice. We got another tight end. He's also hidden. We had gotten 4 hidden in a row. I wonder, hold on. Why did they get another one when we have an 87 overall tight end? Oh wait, I wonder if... Yeah, we had the 4th and the 5th. Yeah, we picked him. I did these 3, and then they picked me up another hidden development, 72 overall tight end. These dudes are actually good though. NFL. Oh, it shows an order. But we did get one of the best overall players in here. Because the Falcons had gotten 75 right in. And guess what? They also had gotten 75. Wait, never mind. They had gotten the #1 overall pick with the 81 overall strong safety. And then they player. That honestly was a nice draft though. We had gotten 4 hidden development players that could work well for our team. Except for the tight end, which he's not, I don't think he's going to start. Maybe. Watkins is supposed to be a tight end, but guess what? He actually does better as a fullback, so we're going to put him here instead. Doesn't that look better? I think so. Nice. Yeah, I was able to patch up the holes. Come on, this got to be a Super Bowl contender team. They just gotta. I'm gonna sim to mid-season while I go real quick. Bro, how are we 0-7? That only means that we got injured, pretty much. How have we lost every single game so far?
That's so dumb.
There's no way. Byron Murphy is a superstar, yeah. How? What's going on? We still got all of our key players. Like what's the problem? He is injured. This guy is injured. For how long are you injured for? 2 weeks. I don't even think we can make a comeback at that point. We might as well go 8-9 again. Bo Nix doesn't even like being on this team. He's 27. He's an 83 overall. What's his stats so far? 12 touchdowns, 11. It's this guy. He keeps throwing interceptions. Like, we have 2 really good wide receivers here that are not injured. A solid, nice, O-line now. Still throwing interceptions. Like, he's been in the league for 4 years now, and still cannot lower those interceptions. Hopefully, he doesn't get much more by the playoffs. Otherwise, we're cooked. Again. Hopefully, we don't go 0-17 and lose 10 more games. We really shouldn't. Maybe we can still win 10 more games. This rebuild's not working out too well. Four and 13. What is going on with this team? We're not even bad. Max Warner, he's our right guard. He is a superstar X Factor. What? That's really good. Yeah, that's still really good though. Like, look at this. That's actually nice. Like, I feel like a team with this should not be losing this many games. Defense, amazing. I don't get it. Like, and we have Battle and Witherspoon, both X factors for strong safety and cornerback too. They should not be losing this many games. I have an idea. I feel like since their playbook is based off of mostly running, we need passing. We need something that focuses a lot on passing. Should we just try, yeah, let's do Kansas City and then defense. Let's try Lions. Let's try Lions defense. We're gonna try Lions defense and Chiefs offense, since we have because they do mostly deep passes, which means they'll be focusing a lot on the tight end and the receivers. And we also have a good running back, so that will help too. So now that we actually have a somewhat good playbook, I think maybe we can do it this time. Let's change this up. Scheme, not too good. Okay, we're gonna do 80 for that, and then we're gonna do the 86% base 3-4. Okay, should work. Okay. I'm not replacing the tight end, that's for sure. Though. I don't know why they keep suggesting me do that. It was the Ravens, and the Ravens won the Super Bowl, and the Packers lost. Why was everything on our team terrible, though? I don't get that. Because I see all red. It looks like everything just looked terrible. The team is not that bad. Look at this. All red. Like, we're literally pretty much dead last for everything. With an overall like this. There's no way. There is no way we are doing that bad for teams, for a player like... For players like this on the team that are this good, should not be getting only a few wins. I need to think. No. I'll get him for, I guess, that many more years. Bro. No one ever wants to be on this team. I have to franchise tag him again. Yeah, I'm definitely getting this guy. There's no way. This guy just reached X Factor too. Wait, I didn't even see him turn to an X Factor. I seen his last out as a superstar. Come on. I'm giving him that much. Please. We are cooked. He just doesn't want to join us. We're about to be trash. We're actually gonna be trash this year. We just lost one of our bestie tackles. Now he's not even joining. He's not gonna be with us no more. Bo Nix is 28. Yeah, I think it's time to move on from him too. This is not going well. I think we're gonna have to resign this guy too. I'll find a way to make this team somewhat decent. We're gonna need a new D tackle though. That's for sure. Wait, maybe I can resign the other guy in there. Maybe I can find him in there. I probably can find him in free agency. Xavier Worthy is a 98 overall. He's 25. Should I sign Xavier Worthy? And then I could trade my other guys so I can get more cap space. We try. On the offer. Come on. We're still his only best offer. Come on, you gotta sign with us. Dang. Okay, buddy. He's being a butthole. Cooper DeJean? Oh, wait, never mind. Wait. Our guys are getting old, though. That's why I want to sign some younger players in here while we're here. Cooper DeJean? Can we at least get someone? Can we get him? Xavier Worthy's still here. No. He has already tons of offers. Yeah, our guy went to the Commanders. Michael Penix Jr. went to the Giants. Oh, next went to the Browns. I'm about to do something. Like, all our guys are starting to get old now. I feel like he could break a record with that kind of numbers. Total tackles, that's good. I'm keeping our team. Are we keeping the players? Chat, we might be screwed. I just didn't feel like signing Bo Nix because he was like 28 and still hasn't really done much. Let's need someone younger. Where's our pick? Wait, we have the #1 overall pick. We're gonna do it kind of like what the Titans did. Wait, quarterback? Which one? Why does this guy actually look like Buns? That's better. Yeah, I'm getting this one.
It's the Dallas Cowboys
Chuck
now
Buck
on the
culture.
clock.
I'm pretty sure I made the right decision right there. Getting him instead.
Now the Seattle Seahawks are on the clock.
I'm keeping the tight end. Stop asking me to replace him. Or saying I need to replace him, because I don't. I do know I need a new D-tackle, though. Come on.
It's the
Nice,
Cowboys.
I'll take that. 98
now on
strength.
the clock.
I don't even really care about the other stuff. He has 98 strength, and that's what I'm happy about. Orlando Street. I'm pretty sure Bo's generally named off a road.
Next up, it's the Seahawks on the clock.
They got another Tucker. Didn't I just get a right end not too long ago? Yeah. I think we're good. We have tons of like young players where to fill in the spots. I didn't even check the age of our quarterback though. I wonder what overall he is. With this kind of stats, I think he'd be like 80. 74. And he is 21. Nice. His morale already went down just by being here. It's crazy. This was a mid-draft. Why'd they get a halfback in the 4th round? He actually has some nice stats though. It's kind of slow though. Witherspoon is back to cornerback 1. Yeah. No, because we're definitely having this man start. We're going to make sure it stays like that, too. Okay, come on. We got to do better this time. I don't see Walken starting anywhere else. Alright, how old is he? He should be like really close to getting to that age. Yeah. By the time he's 29, I'm gonna probably get rid of him. He'll be good for a while still. For a few more years. I don't really recognize anyone on this team anymore. Except for that wide receiver 1. Long-term development. You really don't have much longer left, though. I'm pretty sure he's getting old too. Ain't he getting old? Yeah, he's getting there. Alright, let me check to make sure our schemes are good. Yeah, we should be fine. As long as you don't get injuries, we'll be alright. What's gonna suck is I have to replace these receivers in only about a few seasons, by like 2030. And our halfback too. Which means most of our key players on this offense are gonna have to go, probably defense too. We're 3-4, so it's not bad. We beat the Lions. We already have about the same amount of wins we had last season. I'm just in the playoffs. Hopefully we make it. Probably not. We haven't made it in a while. Yeah, it was the first season that we started doing this when I made it with the 8-9 record. And we went 8-9 again. Bro. This team just hates our team. This game hates the team. Wait. Star. He's a scrambler though. How do you perform as his first season? 34 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. That's good.